How's everybody? Having a good day? I'm having a good day. I am going through 14,000 pictures, organizing, content, uploading to certain things. I could probably kick myself because I should have been doing this like all along, but that's okay. Once it's organized, and then I don't have to do it again. At least my computer does it by year. So if I want to do albums, I can do that. But, I'm telling you, it's quite the project. So, collective, singles, love. Let's talk about love. So, I did the Oracle 7, and I'm using a different camera, so my stuff's backwards again, you guys. I still got to figure this one out. But, for energies, and then I did Angel Romance and Hidden Truth. I wanted to know some stuff. But why I did the Oracle 7 energies first is because it's going to give me a little insight to you before I ask the questions about romance. So, you're coming into a beautiful encaging of yourself, and it's number 14, which is numerology number 5. So what is happening? You're becoming more you. You're not listening to the naysayers. You're not listening to the outside world. You're not listening to, the people out there that are being shitty and, You're deciding that your opinion is what matters. Finally. And you're working with your intentions, and you're letting the universe, say, hey, let's do this. And you guys, I have been burning sage today almost nonstop. But what I do with my sage is I let it burn for as long as it wants to burn. And this was a new stick just about, and it's still burning, and it's like 2 hours later. So that is how much energy that came into my house this weekend with people in and out, and what comes in from my son and myself, and it's amazing. It's very important. Cleanse your space. Sage, Palo Santo, candles, whatever it is you want to use, crystals in the windows. Keep your energy cleaned. Some energy vampires out there who will attach themselves. It's when you feel drained. Anybody, this is just a little side note besides what I'm doing, but anytime you're with somebody and you leave that person, you're feeling drained, there's reason for that. Less contact with that person, less time being around that person until they can figure themselves out. So anyways, your motives, excuse me, see? Every time. Want to interrupt my talking to you because they don't like what I have to say. So, your good intentions, your motives, the things that you're doing is moving you in the right direction right now. Look at all the little stars and, the things coming out of the fire and all the beautifulness. Look at that. It's gorgeous. And you're going to start bearing fruit. Number 3. Look at your ancestors helping you. And again, number 3, you're breaking open and shining through. People are starting to see it and starting to piss some of them off, and too bad. Just too bad for that. You know what? Let them go live in their little miserable victim mentality, and, oh, she thinks she's better than us, and, oh, she thinks this. That's not it. We're just getting tired of the bullshit and the BS and the same old shit, and people are doing the same things over and over and over again, expecting different results. Not happening. Gotta do something different if you want something different to happen. And that's what you've been doing. And you're finally taking the time to willingly release some of the crap. 4913 is number 4. Numerology breaks it down to a 0, to a 9, always to one number. But you're releasing some of this. So now that you're releasing some of this, you're realizing, excuse me, still coming out. Quick drink. Got a new filter container. Love it. The water almost tastes like silk. It's cool. You're realizing some of the deceptive people that have been around you. The people that have been telling you lies. The people that have just trying to keep you stuck to them because they don't want you to do better. They're envious. They're jealous. None of those traits help anybody. You know, so what if someone's doing better than you? So what if they have more money than you? Probably miserable as fuck because that's all they got. Competition, say it again, should be with yourself, nobody else. Do better than you did yesterday. Do better than you did last year. Learn something new. Challenge yourself. Who fuck cares what other people are doing? It's their life. It's their journey. Yeah, of course, if you care about the person and you want to. But again, people change when they want to, not when you... you guys, I had a second ex-husband that I tried everything I possibly could to get him to realize the self-sabotage that he was doing to himself, but he didn't want to see it. And he just wanted to run and go, get his temporary happiness and, go drink with his friends or go get laid with whoever the fuck he was sleeping with this time or, and then lying about it. And, it's so funny because people think you don't know about things. And it's just like you overlook it because you forgive them. But at the end of the day, it's like, they told you about maybe 2 times it had happened, but it happened probably about 25 or 30. Was I stupid? Oh, for sure. Did I care? Yeah. Was I in love? No. Was I trauma bonded? Oh, for sure I was trauma bonded. But I didn't see that back then because I was in the thick of it and nobody could have told me. But now you're starting to see this. Why are you starting to see this? Because you can feel it. Things aren't adding up. The stories aren't adding up. Things that they said hasn't added up. They went to, the grocery store and it took 4 hours. And they came back with 3 items. Whatever. I'm just using it as an example, but whatever it might be. But what you're learning to do is you're forgiving and you're learning. Forgiveness is always for you. Doesn't mean you have to forget it. You forgive, though, because it opens up your heart to be able to accept other people that come in and not take that trauma bond and to put it into your new relationship. Because that's what a lot of people do. Well, I don't want this to happen again. I don't want that to happen again. I don't want this to, and you got your laundry list. But have you forgiven and moved on? That's the biggest thing. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Are you present? And now? Or are you still living in the past? Well, he did, she did, they did this, blah, 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 blah. My mom, my dad, Okay. Are we done? Are you done? Can you move on now? Or do you want to stay there and wallow in the victim mentality of, well, they did this to me. And, yeah, they're a shitty person. But does that mean that mentality and that thought process and all of that's got to stay with you every day? No. That's not how it should be. Because the one that's coming in is worth waiting for. They're doing the work on themselves too. They're figuring themselves out too. And they're releasing and letting go. You can't bring that old shit into a new relationship and expect it to go differently and judge them based on other people's habits. That's not fair to anyone, including yourself. So don't do it, because this one wants to come in and will right from the beginning. I have forever said, I will give you all my bad stuff right away, so you know. Does it mean that's what's happening in my world now? Absolutely not. But yeah, no, not perfect by any means, nor do I want to be. And people that judge other people because of something that happened so long ago and they're still holding on to that judgment, I'm glad you're fucking perfect, because the rest of the world ain't. But this person is a soulmate. They're not a twin flame. Now there's a difference. A soulmate is somebody that gets you right from the get-go. It's somebody that doesn't judge you. It's somebody that accepts you for who you are and lets you be yourself. Don't want to change you. They accept the good, the bad, the indifferent, everything that comes with you, the whole package. Kids, no kids, whatever, animals, debt, whatever it might be. And they understand that, this is where you are in life and this is where you've gotten, but you've done it for yourself, by yourself, to get where you are. And they're going to understand that because they've worked on themselves too. And they've been hurt. And they understand that, life throws us curveballs. And, do we stay in those cycles or do we choose to change it this time and step out of that? It's so hard when you've been through a trauma bond relationship, bad parenting relationships, people that have failed you your entire life. And then to forgive them and turn around and be good enough to go into a relationship, because it means giving up your independence, giving up some of the things that you'd have to compromise on. But when you find this person, they're willing to compromise with you. They're not going to want to control you. They're not going to want to control everything. They don't have any expectation of how it needs to be. They're going to let things unfold as they should. It's up to you and them, okay? And nobody else. Don't let anybody else come in and dictate that relationship. Yes, I've girlfriends, going through a few things right now. I'm here to listen and give my opinion. But ultimately, I know that they're going to do what they want to do because it's up to them. It's not up to me. I'm here to give advice for sure. But I'm going to base it on what I see as an outsider that they might not be seeing. And for some of you, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So this is probably somebody who's a friend, somebody who you've met, maybe somebody you haven't gotten to know well, maybe somebody that's approached you, but you haven't looked at them in that way and you haven't really talked about it, or you haven't, there's a lot of, things that could go into this. But give it a chance. There's, little fairy babies above them, hoping that this happens. So I asked the Hidden Truth Oracle a few things that this person wants to tell you. And it is, I want to be more than friends. I'm starting to understand our conversation and connections. I feel you leaving me behind. So I'm assuming they're going to start stepping it up or contacting you or wanting to get in contact with you if there hasn't been any contact. I am so attracted to you. And I love you unconditionally. Holy shit. Unconditional love is the love you have for children, or should have for your children. Unconditional love is the animal's love for you. That dog, that animal that waits for you to get home and is so frickin' excited to see you. It's what this person wants. Look at that. This could be the one soulmate. I love you unconditionally. It doesn't get better than that, you guys. It truly doesn't. So I suggest you don't F it up with past bullshit, past people. And there's going to be, and I guarantee it, and I will give you this. Old people that are going to want to come in. So keep it quiet for a while. Don't tell. Keep it between you. Keep it between maybe, the family members or people that live with you. Don't let the outside world know about it for a while, because all they're going to want to try to do is destroy it. Keep it to you. keep something for yourself. See where it goes. Work with it with each other. And it doesn't mean that you can't go out in the outside world and be seen. It's just keep the relationship to yourself. Don't talk about the things. Don't share everything. Just don't do it. People see you happy, they're going to want to try and sabotage it because why? They're unhappy. And there are people like that. Energy vampires, people that want to go out to destroy others because why? They're unhappy and they either have something attached to them or they just live in a negative, oh, poor me, nobody notices me, nobody, oh my Lord. It gets tiring after a period of time. But go love on yourself. Let this happen for you. Don't get in the way of it. Don't self-sabotage. Don't tell me I'm not good enough, blah, blah, blah. I hear all the excuses already going around in your guys' head. Don't do it to yourselves. You deserve to be loved. And you deserve to be loved properly and unconditionally. Okay, go have a beautiful day. And I'll see you real soon.